Alright, welcome back to another video. This is Soldier, and I'm going to be showing off what I've been working on for the past little bit of time. Weeks, whatever. This is my new map. It's a CTM map that I'm going to be calling Nuclear Mines or something. I'm going to see if that's it sounds good, but might be already taken, but oh well. Basically, this is the starting area, and you get a face smasher with it's a sharpness 2, mending, unbreaking 3, gold shovel, and some food. And I forgot to do something here, but in fact, I'll show off my little chest system by putting in a chest here. So basically, this map is inspired by the Super Hostile series and other CTM maps I've seen, and there I have a bunch of there's 4 paths and just inspired by Super Hostile Infernal Mines to do the whole multiple paths thing, but I'm thinking maybe putting bedrock into I'll just let the player just go on, and if they want to be super overcautious, so they can just go down one path and then the next and then the next and so on. But basically, this is the starting area. I said the exact same just a little bit ago, but this is your first wood is right there, and you have to come up here to get a tree. This is not exactly where this is intended for you to. It's intended that you get saplings here 50% of the time. I'm using jungle leaves that have a low sapling drop rate and not very many of them, so it's gonna be a little not easy for people to get saplings there, but if they're lucky. But also, when you start off, there's stuff over here, and what I'm thinking, I've been testing this thing, and I've been seeing that this is a little easy to get to, so I'm just gonna leave the diamond boots in there, and I'm gonna delete the diamond chest plate. And yeah, this area down here, it's really easy. It was pretty hard to get past. Well, not really hard, but I've been testing it. I've died a couple times, and mainly by creepers dive bombing you. So I lit it up with glowstone, and this is where you will get the first wool. I never really see wolves in the starting area, so I wanted to do that. And also, this area here, I found it was too easy, simply in that I have zombie spawners here, and I think I need one more, just somewhere a bit more manageable. I put the second spawner in just because this one alone wasn't defending it. So right here, I've just made that loot a bit harder and also nerfed the loot. But these 4 paths, I'm going to start off with the balanced path, which my brother Josh is going to be testing the map. I might set him up on my PC to record or something, but I don't think he will be recording it. So I'm planning on giving this map out to Dirtman, Josh, my brother, and maybe Carnomond if he wants to do it. But this is where Josh is going to be going down, and my idea behind this is everyone hates spiders. Just don't argue. Everyone does. Anyone who's played a CTM map knows that spiders are bad. So, my idea was to make this area hard, and the loot is pretty balanced. Though what I've been seeing is, like, I feel like I need to buff the loot, or nerf other areas' loot. And here we got a spider spawner. That's mainly just my idea is hopefully to draw attention to the spider spawner and then this cave, which, danger, do not enter unless you like painful deaths. And also a note from some random guy to Bob, who, his corpse is right here. Yeah. So, it has a Bob's fire starter, which, needs to clear my throat a bit more. But, that fire starter is actually quite, powerful. And it's, gonna be hard if you, to go through the map without it. But, in other areas I've put flint and steel in chests, so, yeah. Also, there's some, this is a regular spider, and this is also a regular spider, I think. Yeah. And then we got cave spider spawners down here. And, I feel like I need to make this area harder. So what I'm gonna be doing is not very nice, but, gonna be hiding a spawner here. Hopefully this does something, and I'm gonna be putting cave spiders in, and also I'm gonna be putting, I'm gonna try putting something a little more suspicious on top of it, like acacia wood, for example. Yeah. And maybe some cobwebs too, just kind of there. Yeah, that's just about good enough anyway. So this area, it also has a lookout to what I'm calling the Great Ravine. I might change the name later. I think I call it that. There's a west side and an east side that houses wolves. So this area pretty easy. You're gonna be given TNT to break through here, and it's not that, the starting areas aren't too difficult, but this area is just, the natural spawns are quite crazy, and what I've just been doing to make it a little easier is just putting lava. That's just simply all I have to do. And it reduces the natural spawns. I've also put little dugout areas, but tip I learned from Vex, the creator of the super hostile maps. He's in Infernal Mines, he puts kind of spawning rooms around the caves to reduce natural spawns, and yeah, the starting area in Infernal Mines was pretty easy. So I'm hoping mine is going to be, this starting area in my map is going to be a little harder, but still kind of something you can get through. Also, mobs were spawning like crazy here. I put a, you know what, I still need to do something. I need to enable cheats for while I'm working, but right here I put a spawning room, and some mobs are in there. Also, I did the same here, there, and I just put a whole crap ton of spawning rooms around here because on top of lava, because this area was just crap ton of mobs, and I noticed, right. So this is kind of the interior of the map. I've put digging to the main area is kind of a thing you're going to be doing, except for the parkour, which I'm just going to advertise it as a quick way to get to the main area in case you die, or in case you don't want to, or unless you want a good fight on your hands and want to skip the starting area. Okay, so next up I'm going to show off the combats area. And basically what's going on here, I'm just going to go back to creative. And we got skeleton spawners here and a narrow path, and this place I haven't really went in and tested out that much at all, actually. So it probably isn't that easy. But judging by what happened in the past to other areas, that this is gonna be pretty easy. I probably shouldn't have put too much lava around the edges because that was acting as areas for mobs to spawn. So, okay. Also, I've gotten some loot chests here. I got diamond helmet, some basic combat supplies, and more stuff. Most of this was done before I implemented a little loot system, which is basically MC Edit schematics with chests. So, I got sharpness 5 swords, some decent stuff. Some people are gonna, if people are smart, they're gonna know to put on the golden chest plate and maybe the leggings if they're having issues with skeletons. Because chain is exactly the same as gold except for the pants. Also, there's another chest right here. So there's plenty of stuff around. Also, there's blaze spawners here, which you're just gonna, it's intended that you run past it, but I've been watching Zisto play, or Zisto, however you want to say his name, play Inferno Mines, and he's kind of a perfect example of how a tunnel rat would play. And if I were someone who's overcautious and likes to tunnel everywhere, I would not really like going down that route. And I think what he would do there would be just mine out a bunch of blocks and build safety rails while being shot at by blazes. Which would, yeah, that's just not the way you handle that area. But I completely skipped this area. This is where I've kind of started using the main my little loot system the most. I got crappy chest, and this is a food chest. There's 4 different types. There's food, there's supplies, or I call it resources, and combat. And then there's also one more that's balanced, a little bit of everything. But because this is a crappy chest, I've put crappy food, very little half-decent food. Just not really good stuff. Also, here's a resources chest. This is where the resources area comes out. And here I got another crappy chest, and it's a mix, and I've realized I put not that much resources in here, but yeah. So here's another. This is a decent chest, and was that decent? That's a crappy chest, yeah. Oh yeah. Also, I've been very generous with iron helmets, which are the exact same as gold and chain. So give someone. It'll give someone the false sense of security they need. Though I don't think I would charge into an area because I'm wearing an iron helmet instead of a gold one. There's more stuff, and also this is the fortress around the orange for the orange wool. And I got some combat stuff here, and a decent chest for food. What was that, a crappy chest or a decent? Yeah, this is a decent chest. There's 5 tiers. There's crappy, decent, good, legendary, and then overpowered. So, overpowered you'd be seeing every once in a while throughout the final areas of the map. So, here is the first kind of intersection area, but I'm gonna quickly cover the last area other than the parkour. I'll touch over the parkour area. It's very simple. Just parkour, very easy parkour. Some leather armor, that stuff. That's all you go into that area with. Your main objective from there on is to grab this stuff and just run from mobs. So here we got the resources area, and you come out. Oh, it's there. That's the starting area, and I got a little bit of parkour. It's not really that hard, unless you got skeletons, which then that becomes hard. It's basically just one jump. So I've gotten a zombie spawner placed here, and this nice little cabin that somehow caught fire after I built it, so I just used the hole to... I just patched up the hole with leaves. The hole was smaller before, but yeah. My idea is, like, people went into these caves to escape some radiation, and then like a exploded nuclear power plant or something, and like they got eaten alive by monsters, and yeah, after building all this stuff. And what I like about a lot of like the super hostile maps, and when I'm playing with my map, is absolutely no backstory as to why you're there. Just it's up to the player, essentially. And here's one decent chest for food. There's a severe issue with food in the starting areas that I'm gonna patch, because the only thing more annoying than dying to monsters every 5 seconds is not having food to fight said monsters. So, yeah, there's also some other stuff. It's pretty obvious which chests I've put stuff in myself. Maybe not that obvious, but, yeah. This is the orange wool. And, yeah. So now I'm gonna cover very quickly, I'm gonna cover the Great Ravine. There's 2 areas of it, west side and then the east. Yeah. I'm gonna go over to the west side because that's more finished and I did it first. I've gotten a lot of lava pouring out, and I'm gonna be putting an area up there with a crap ton of lava. But what I like about this area is it's open to the air, or open to the sky, and it's one of the few areas that'll be affected by daylight. So got another decent chest, some more stuff, a crappy chest, etc. So also here, this is a really nice view. This this area, this is actually, that's over there is the balanced path, and over there is where the cave spiders were. This is kind of where they've came from, and what a nice view. Go look. You have a shift key for a reason. Yep. Just this area looks really nice, and a decent while after doing this area, that looks a lot like a bird of some sort. The head of a bird. I just can't get that out of my head. Oh yeah, also this chest has 3 ender pearls in it. Because, can you ender pearl across there? Oh yeah, you can. So yeah, you can ender pearl and get to the wool pretty easily. But this area will mainly punish cowards. In that case. So yeah. Also, I got some loot here. And crap ton of spawners. Like, I got like at least 9 spider and cave spider spawners down here. And then a chest to loot to just a diamond axe, because if you've really decided to go through this hell. Though you can probably actually throw an ender pearl down there, throw one, and then throw one up. Yeah. And then throw another one back. So this area, it suffers a lot from the natural spawn issues that the natural spawns are really hard to deal with. So I've just put a crap ton of lava down and just called it a day. Also, I've gotten some cave spider spawners here and here, along with there, one there, and thinking about the ender pearl situation, I'm just gonna put one last spawner here, and this should deal with the player pretty well. So okay, now onto the east side. I'm gonna head over. Also, I looked into here already. I know some people get bugged when the ladder doesn't when the ladder starts one block up. And then a lot more people, I think, get more annoyed from this. So also, so this area has a bridge, nice little bridge, and you'll suffer with natural spawns at night, which if you kind of smarten up a bit, you can probably use some of the wool for beds, and then sleep, but I'm probably just gonna hand out a bed anyway. So I got a decent chest here. This is a nice little dungeon area. I put glowstone to hopefully reduce natural spawns. We got creeper and a zombie spawner and some decent chests. We got a witch spawner here to guard this area, and then yeah, I I was gonna test if silverfish can make it through this hole, but I'm just gonna leave it open like that. So I'm just gonna put down some cobblestone here. There. There. Like that. So hopefully that disguises the spawner a bit more. All these mossy stone bricks are monster eggs. So I forgot to patch that up after taking a peek to put in wool. So we got some nice chests here. So this area is kind of a starter dungeon. And yeah. So I've pretty much shown off everything I've done here. And I'm gonna pop into MC Edit and show off how I've been doing the chests. Most chests like this one, iron sword, yeah, I just put that stuff in manually. And yeah. So I'll be back in MC Edit. Alright, so I'm back in MC Edit. And I'm gonna show off how I do the loot. Basically what I've done is I've went into my creative test world and basically filled some chests, named them, and put some loot. So I have I got crappy, decent, good. So I'm gonna be putting a crappy chest in, and then I got crappy chest 1 through 5, and then crappy chest combat, food, and resources. I'm gonna be putting food. I'm gonna use food number 1. So I'm just gonna rotate it to here. And I'm gonna put this right here. There. Import. And there we go. Inside this chest we got some apples, rotten flesh, beetroot, poisonous potatoes, carrots, spider eyes, cookies, wheat, seeds. Yeah. So, like I said, it's a crappy chest, so don't expect good stuff out of it. And also, how about I just put I'll do crappy chest 2. And put this one here. Import. And just give a little more reason to go up here, but we got flint stick, stone pickaxe, and yeah. Basically, if I don't open these chests in regular Minecraft, just in MC Edit, it's gonna be a surprise if I play the map when it's done. So here's the Great Ravine, and it's quite big. And what I did was just take the brush tool and just paint this massive ravine into the world. And it looks quite good. And then afterwards, what I've done was take the brush and stone design clay, and there. I got this brush where it basically replaces stone with sand clay, and I just kind of brush that around the ravine, and I get a nice mix of stone and clay. So I hope you enjoyed this little video. I'm gonna be doing a few more videos as I work on this map, and hopefully I actually finish this one, because I've started lots of projects and always ended up stopping, except for one CTM map, which the project kind of died because I moved to this computer instead of my crappy laptop. which I don't think it really runs. I don't think it can. It can't just. It can barely just run a web browser. So yeah, I think it's gonna bite the dust at some point in the future. So I'm gonna. Yeah. So, yeah, I'll see you in the next video. There's a skeleton there. Alright. There's multiple skeletons. So, it's important to escape. Oh, crap. It'd be nice if he could blow up and kill these skeletons, but... Oh.